What's up, guys? You are welcome to Dynamicom TV, where we publish news on politics, entertainment, celebrities, and metro stories. We have another trading news for you today. And the headline here is breaking news. Before Abba Kyari testing positive for COVID-19, he had mingled with governors, ministers, and other top officials. Alright, guys, please, before I go ahead to read today's news to you, if this is your first time you are watching on our channel, please there is a red subscribe button below this video. Just go ahead, hit that red subscribe button and then click on the bell icon beside it so as to be the first to be notified whenever we publish news in the future on this channel without you missing any news again. Now the news in details. President Muhammadu Buhari, Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, many governors, ministers, and other top government functionaries mingled with Malam Abba Kyari, the chief of staff to the president, shortly before he tested positive to the coronavirus COVID-19. Abba Kyari returned to Nigeria from Germany on March 14, had participated in several state functions and unofficial engagements that attracted prominent personalities. It was gathered that yesterday's confirmation that Abba Kyari tested positive to COVID-19 necessitates the consequent test on President Muhammadu Buhari, which turned out to be negative. Similarly, Bauchi State Governor Bala Abdulkadir Mohammed, who had tested positive to COVID-19, had also visited Germany not long ago, and on his return, he had attended many functions in Bauchi, Abuja, and Lagos, where he reportedly mingled with other governors, key government functionaries, and among others. The World Health Organization, WHO, said that the best way to contain COVID-19 is to avoid being exposed to the virus, which is, though to them, has spread mainly from person to person and between people who are in close contact with one another within about 6 feet. Abba Kyari and Bala Mohammed had earlier reportedly gone into self-isolation, but credible sources said it was too late at the time they took the decision, considering that they had already had direct contact with prominent personalities in the country. While Bala Mohammed is reportedly on self-isolation in Bauchi, it was not clear yesterday where Abba Kyari is being attended to. The Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, led by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, Boss Mustafa, yesterday went around the presidential villa. They checked the office of Abba Kyari, among others, before leaving, and when asked to explain their mission, the SGF said, "You will be briefed later." Other members of the committee during the visit were the National Coordinator for the Fight Against COVID-19, Dr. Sani Aliu, Ministers of Health, Interior, Aviation, Humanitarian Affairs, Education, Information, and Environmental officers. Also on the visit were the Director General, DSS, Director General, Nigerian Center for Disease Control, and World Health Organization country representative. Vice President Osibanjo is in self-isolation as advised by the Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC. His media aide, Akande, confirmed that yesterday. Akande, in his Twitter handle, said the Vice President conducted his meeting via video conferencing while observing social distancing, saying the Vice President is now working from home. The tweet read, Vice President Osibanjo yesterday, Monday, at the office conducted his meeting via video conferencing while observing social distancing. Today, he continued his work from the home office as he is in self-isolation in accordance with the NCDC protocols. Shortly on his arrival on March 14, Abba Kyari attended the wedding of the son of the Inspector General of Police, Muhammad Adamu, Kano State Governor Abdullahi Umar Ganduji, and Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote, were among top dignitaries that graced the wedding. At the meeting of Progressive Governors Forum, PGF, with President Buhari on March 16, Abba Kyari was also there, and group photographs were taken. The meeting was attended by 16 out of the 20 governors of the ruling party, including Baba Gana Zubi, Pronu, Baba Jide Sowell, Lagos, Dekpo Obiodun Ogun, Godwill Obaseki Ondo, Edo, Atiku Bagundi, Kebbi State, Abubakar Badaro, Jigawa State, Abdulrahman Abdusa, Kwara State, Abdullahi Sule, Nasarawa State, Muhammad Osani, Niger State, and Simeon Longlang, Plateau State. Others were Rotimi Akerado, Ondo, Abdullahi Ganduji, Kano, and Yatuli Osun, Aminu Nasaro, Katsina, Hope Uzodinma, Imo, and Iluwa Yahaya, Gombe. Before the NEC meeting, Abba Kyari had an encounter with the embattled national chairman of the APC, Comrade Adams Oshemole. On Tuesday, March 17, the Chief of Staff led a delegation to the Bello family compound in Okene to commiserate with Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi State over the death of his mother, Haija Zuwa. Members of the President's delegation include the Minister of Special Duties, Senator George Akuma, Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, Minister of State, FCT, Dr. Rematu Tijani, Minister of State, Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Zuba Dada, and the Senior Special Assistant to the President, Media and Publicity, Malam Gaba Shehu. The same day, he attended a briefing session by the Presidential Economic Advisory Council, led by Professor Dowin Salamin, and took pictures with them. The PEAC, chaired by Professor Salami, is made up of Dr. Muhammad Sagaga, who is the Vice Chairman, Professor Odo Ojowe, Dr. Shehu Yahaya, Dr. Yabo Masha, Professor Chukuma Soludo, Dr. Bismaria Riwana, and Dr. Muhammad Adaya Salusi. President Buhari's Chief of Staff was also in attendance at last week's Federal Executive Council (FEC) meeting on March 18th. Inside the council's chambers, his seat was not far from that of Boss Mustafa and Osibanjo. On Thursday, March 19, Abba Kyari attended the inauguration of the National Humanitarian Coordination Committee, NHCC, chaired by the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Hajiya Sadiya Umar, and also took some photographs. Members of the committee, co-chaired by the National Security Advisor, Major General Babagana Mongano, retired, are the chair of the Nigerian Governors Forum, Ministers of Defense, Interior, Justice, and Ministers of State Budget and Planning, Chief of Defense Staff, Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Naval Staff, Chief of Air Staff, Inspector General of Police, as well as Governors of Borno, Adamawa, Yola State, Also on the committee are the Commander General of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, Controller General, Nigerian Customs Services, and other prominent government officials, coordinators, permanent secretaries, chairman, non-governmental organization forum, among others. Abba Kyari was cited after Jumat prayers on Friday, March 20, but was not seen at the presidential villa from Monday. He is reportedly on self-isolation at his residence at the Defense House, Matama, but sources said he may be moved to another facility to extensive medical care. A presidential source said yesterday that all the people that had been exposed to the chief of staff will be on self-isolation any moment from now. It was learned that all his staff will be tested for coronavirus today, as some highly exposed aides in the presidency went through the test yesterday. While the presidential villa is on a gradual lockdown, most of the heirs of Vice President Osinbajo wore face masks and hand gloves yesterday. Other sources say some governors have already gone on self-isolation ahead of determining their status by relevant authorities. The Action Aid Nigeria (AAN) has urged the federal government to lock down the country, except those on essential services, for the next 14 days to fast-track the effect of the Presidential Task Force (PTF) on control of COVID-19 in combating the spread of the virus. The AAN country director, Eni Obi, in a statement in Abuja, commanded some of the steps taken by the PTF on the control of the COVID-19 so far, excuse me, but said more needed to be done quickly and promptly. With the cases of infected persons increasing from 3 to 36 within a week, Nigeria needs to be ready for the worsening cases scenario. Unfortunately, the concept of social distancing and self-isolation remain a mirage to many Nigerians. The average Nigerians, particularly those offline and at the grassroots, are still ignorant and lack the basic safeguarding information on symptoms and prevention of the spread of the virus, he said. She expressed worry that Nigerians' levels of preparedness to respond to COVID-19 was low, and this further portrayed the need to repatriate Nigerians' budgetary provision by investing more in healthcare facilities. Alright guys, this is the worst case in Nigeria because Aso Rocks have been locked down due to the virus that has entered into the government officials in Aso Rock through the Chief of Staff, Abba Kyari, who went to Germany and to Egypt and landed in Nigeria without being checked. Now the case has entered the Aso Rock. Many are angry and many are happy because of what is happening in Nigeria. Alright guys, before you go, it's very important for you to share your own opinion concerning this article and what is going on in Aso Rock at the moment. Also, do not forget to hit the red subscribe button below this video and then click on the bell icon beside it so as to be the first to get notification whenever we publish news on this channel, Dynamic TV, without you missing any news again. Thank you and welcome.